What's up, my people? This is BobbieD coming to you live. And I know, got to get my audio right. Sorry about that. Here we go. All right, back. I'm back, and I'm still black. What's up, my people? This is BobbieD coming to you live. Today, we're running into Long Bonsi with Filipina. I want to talk about when should you take a Filipina seriously? When, man? In a relationship. When are you going to take me seriously? Yeah, that's what they be asking. But it's your decision, mister. It is your choice. It is your option. Hmm? Because you are the one that they're chasing most of the time. Truth be told, you're chasing the Filipina. I mean, the Philippines chasing you. You're not chasing them because you're a coveted item. You're a foreign man, and you got the multi. You got what she need. You got money. It says you just a friend. Oh, baby. You remember that song? Bizboard. But yeah, man, when you gonna take it serious? I'm gonna look at that today as we delve into our live stream topic for the day. Uh, I'm doing a live stream today, guys, from YouTube. I'm doing it from the YouTube web station on our computer desk. I'm not using StreamYard like I normally do. Uh, I might pick that up later, so I'm gonna go over some things with you. It is important, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you engage in a relationship, that you have certain what guidelines. Mhm. Certain groundwork must be met for you both parties to have a mutual, engaging, loving, caring, sharing relationship. In other words, you want it to work, you got to put some work in, baby. You got to put the time in. Not just the dime, the change to the change. Well, I gave her 500. She's supposed to do what I say. I gave her 500. That don't mean nothing, mister. What is wrong with you? You think everybody, it revolves around one time? Hmm? Now, there's more to it than that, mister. I'm here to educate you today. I'm here to enlighten you. I'm here to get you brighten you. I'm here to get you boosted on the truth of the matter is when you should take your Filipino relationship, when you should take it seriously or not. Number one, I'm gonna go over some things with you that will help you to understand when you should take it seriously. It's important. Yeah. A lot of you take your Filipinos seriously because she said, I love you. You don't love nobody. You just met me yesterday. And you all up in her grill taking it. She loved me, Bobby. She said she loved me. Words. You've heard it over and over and over. Action, baby. Yeah, ACTION. Action speaks louder than what? Words. Show me. I can show you better than I can throw you. Are you with me so far? Think I'm playing with you. Go on, BobbieD. I'm pat my own self on the back. Y'all ain't doing it. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Yeah, better listen to me. Yeah. Uh, if you have a blossoming relationship and you just met her last week and she said, I'm serious. And you gonna take her serious? You got an issue. Because you have to establish a pattern. You have to establish a routine. You have to establish guidelines. You have to establish the groundwork from which you can make an intelligent decision. And the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, when you take a Filipino seriously, most guys, most foreigners, are making an emotional decision as opposed to an intelligent decision. Now, I don't want you to make a decision just intelligently that does not involve the heart. You got to have both emotions, which is the heart, plus balance with what? Intelligence, practicality. When you make a decision with those two things in line, you're going to be all right most of the time. But the problem is we get into the emotion with the Philippines. I love you. And then the emotion leads to sexuality. You cannot make a valid decision based on emotion and sexuality alone. Are you with? Y'all ain't get that one. I'm saying, people, what is wrong with y'all out there? You met the lady one weekend. That's my wife right there. I love her. I love her. Come on, man. That's emotionality. And if you went in the bedroom with her, that's sexuality, which leads to carnality. Ain't nothing but the booty. And she ain't nothing but a booty call when you making her be a Sister Mary. You making her be the best. They said sliced bread. Come on, man. Let's just be real. You have to understand when you should take a Filipina seriously in your relationship. If you don't, you're going to make a mistake. If you don't, you're going to regret your decision. But when you take a Filipina seriously, that means you let her into your life. You let her into your heart. You let her into your soul, your mind, your finance, all of that, man. That's when you take a Filipina seriously. Whether she's a Filipina, I don't care what. When you take a woman seriously, you're allowing yourself to become what? Vulnerable. What you mean by it? Vulnerable? I don't know what that big word means. Vulnerable, man. You're opening yourself up to her, releasing your most darkest or of secrets to her, opening up things that you've never spoken of because you love her and you take her seriously. Come on, man. I'm gonna let y'all know some things. It's good to have someone that you take seriously, no question about it. But how and when you do it is of the utmost importance. I'm gonna walk you through some things today, real quick. We out of here. This is live stream coming to you from the Love Train Nation, BobbieD and DC. One nation under a groove, one love, baby. That's what we do. One nation under a groove and one love. That's all it is. And who is love? God. Yeah. Capital G-O-D. And you don't believe in God, that's your problem. But that's what we do on this train. Okay? So look at it. I'm gonna warn this with you real quick. It's important to know when to take a woman, Filipina, seriously in a relationship. Okay? It's not about what she tell you, mister. She can tell you, you rock my world. What is that? What is that? Let's examine. What does that mean? You rock my world. And you got all frustrated. Nobody ever told you that before. And you felt so special. You know, she said, I rock her world. You ain't rock nothing, mister. That's the word. That's the game they run on you. They know what to say, when to say, how to say it, why to say it, to get in your pockets. Was that a revelation to you? That's why you all messed up where you are right now, taking these women seriously. Because ain't nobody took you seriously in the States. Nobody ever told me that, Bobby. They ain't never told me they rock my world. That's why you all jacked up right now. You're taking every little thing they say seriously. Understand, it's important as you understand when to take things seriously from a Filipino. Because most of the time, when you meet a Filipino online, it's a game they're playing. 99% of the time, there's a game, man. You got to weed out those that's unserious as opposed to those that are serious. And that takes work and it takes time. It takes dedication. It takes consistency. And the problem is when a lot of foreign men go online trying to find a woman, they're not dedicated, they're not consistent, and they don't want to work at it. They just want to twerk at it. They just want somebody to show them some boobs and all that on the chat line, on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, quit. Oh, God, that's another whole topic. It's another whole topic. But I'm letting you finish this up. Commitment. Okay. It's important that whenever you take a Filipina seriously, that she shows you, not just tell you verbally, I'm committed to you, sir. I'm so committed. I just want to get you. I just want you to give me that 500 pesos, and I'll be really more committed. You see what I'm talking about? Words, man. Words. I need you to understand. You need more than lip service. You need more than words. Okay? Can we just agree on that, please? Can we do that? You need more than that. You need to be shown her actions, her behavior. How does she behave with you? How does she talk with you? How does she walk with you? How does she believe? Does she believe? All of these things, actions, baby. It don't mean what she say. Now, don't get me wrong. Always listen to what they say, okay? But don't necessarily run it, and then that's the gospel. You got to check out what they say based on what balance it with their what actions, man, their behavior. In a serious relationship, both parties are committed to each other. Okay, that means that you have commitment to this person to have an exclusive relationship with her. Okay, and then that virtually back, vice versa. She's committed to have an exclusive, not inclusive. I got JoJo on the side just in case he mess up. Not that. That's not that. And some of y'all do the same thing. Well, the Filipino mess up. I got somebody on the sideline waiting for her to mess up. Come on, man. Let's be real. You want someone to play with, or you want someone to be serious with? You want to play toy? You still a boy. If you want to grow up and be a man, be committed. Be serious. Okay? There's a time to be serious and there's time to play. When you're looking for a serious relationship with a Filipina, it is not time to play games. It's time to be on it, doggone it. And she needs to be the same way. Commitment, man. There must be 100% commitment in a relationship. She must be loyal to you. She must be devoted to you. Okay. She must be cooperative with you. She must be submissive to you. And I know submissiveness is a bad word to many of you, especially many ladies. You mean I got to do what he tell me to do? Yeah, you got to do what I tell you to do. And if you can't do what I tell you to do, step sister. That's how you do. Yeah. If you're a real man, you're a real man. You're a mama boy, my baby boy, mama toy, what boy toy. What are you? What are you? Understand where you are and who you are first. Then you got to show her that you're ready to lead her. You're ready to guide her. And then she's got to show you correspondingly that she's ready to receive your leadership. She's ready to follow you to the ends of the earth and back if necessary. Okay? That's when you begin to start taking a Filipina seriously. When you realize that a Filipino is serious about you, they're going to show you more than they can throw you. They're going to show you more than they can tell you. When she starts putting her family above her family, that means she's serious. Because most Filipinos are very, 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 very loyal to their mom and pop, their sisters and brother. In their immediate family, they're very, very loyal. So when it becomes a choice between you, mister, and mom and pop, if they're not serious, mom and pop's going to win out every time. This is the way it is. That's one telltale sign that you can tell the commitment level is not there. So in any serious relationship, she has to show you better than she can throw you, better than she can tell you that she's serious. And as she do that, by her commitment, her level of loyalty, her level of devotion, her level of allegiance to you. She has to be allegiance. She has to be loyal to you. Pledge allegiance to the flag. Remember that? We pledge allegiance to our flag. She needs to pledge allegiance to you, mister. And vice versa. Now, don't let me just, you all think this is a one-way street. She got to bow down, she got to pledge allegiance to you, and you don't do nothing. No, it's a two-way street. Mutual relationship, mutual love, mutual concern, mutual commitment, mutual loyalty, mutual affection. All of those are reciprocal. Okay. You put it in, she puts it in, and you both reach each other in the middle. Mutual companionship, relationship that begins to be solid. And when anything solid, it's hard to what? Break down, right? Solid as a rock. It's hard to break a rock down, right? Because you solid. You got something that will last, that will sustain you. When it's not solid, falls down easily. So seriousness means that this relationship is beginning to be solid or it's moving in the right direction. Okay. Never take a woman seriously when she's borderline disrespectful. Okay. What you mean borderline disrespectful? By borderline disrespectful. No borderline, right? One way almost sitting on the wall, you could go that way, you go that way, she disrespect you something. It's not really total disrespect, but it's almost disrespect. When she's like that, you do not want to you cannot have a serious relationship because she ain't committed. She's borderline disrespect, and don't let her be all the way disrespectful. And you taking her in as serious, you got a problem, mister. When a woman tell you or call you out your name, and she say you ain't nothing, and she tell you better have go get my money, that's disrespectful. And you sitting up there taking it in. Oh, she's serious, but she's talking about I got to get her money. She's serious. She love me. That ain't got nothing to do with no love, mister. Oh, man. I got some work to do, miss. That has nothing to do with love. That's taking advantage of you. That's no seriousness at all. But that's how messed up many of us are. Women say stuff like that. Filipinos say stuff like that, and we think they're serious. Well, she loved me. She told me. She told me I was the only one. She told me I need to send her 500. Now I know she loved me. Now. Come on, man. Let's grow up. Stop blowing up. That's why you ain't got nobody right now. I'm sorry to say that to you, man. That's why you ain't got nobody right now. You got these women that's disrespecting you, and you keep falling in and out of love with her. You 1 week you in love, next week you out of love. Yeah. And one of the reasons is because you scared you're gonna lose something. What are you gonna lose? But what you mean I'm scared? I'm gonna lose. Yeah, you scared you're gonna lose the sex. Well, I hit you on the head right then. Huh? I know I did. You scared you're gonna lose that sex. Your tight thing, that tight thing, that right thing. I love chicken, I love eggs, and I like that thing between your legs. You scared you're gonna lose that. But who cares? A real man know how to hold out. A punk. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, excuse me, y'all. A real committed, serious man, strong man, will know how to last during the time when somebody withhold. Okay, it don't make him go crazy. Don't make him cry. Don't make him drop down on knees. Say, okay, so what? That's your choice. I'll talk to you later. That move on, move it on down the line. That's how a strong man be. But the weak mama boy, please don't do me like that. What you need, I do it. Screw up. It's a woman take a Filipino serious when they're serious. Now, how do you know when they're serious? When they show you better than they can throw you. By their actions, by their behavior, how they relate to you, how committed, number one, how committed they are to you. Okay. What's their talk time with you like? Okay. How do they provide any validation with you? Okay. I could go on down the line. I better listen to me. Some of y'all that say ain't got it, man. That's why you all jacked up right now. You can't find nobody in the States, and you come to the Philippines, then you can take advantage of these little girls out here. Stop it, mister. The same jacked up relationship you had in the United States or whatever country you came from, you're gonna have a jacked up relationship right here. Because you don't understand how to deal with a woman. And then you think you're gonna take a Filipina and make her different because she ain't got no money and you can take advantage. Stop it. People are people all over the world. Women are women all over the world. They just act a little differently based on how they were raised, their cultural values, their cultural differences. So if you had a messed up relationship in the USA, wherever country you came from, and you think it's gonna be all right here in the Philippines, stop it, mister. I got news for you. Ain't nothing changed. You still the same jacked up individual. And because you still the same jacked up individual, you're gonna have another jacked up relationship with a Filipino. And they're gonna fool you and they're gonna school you until they get all your money. Yeah, yeah. All them change to the ching 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 you got in the bank account, you got credit cards, they're gonna max them credit cards out, everything. When the Filipinos start using you, they don't stop until they drop. They don't stop until your bank account is empty. Okay? Tell you, man, don't take them seriously until you understand where they really are coming from. Nextly, talk about commitment. Communication, man. It's important. When they communicate to you openly and honestly, that's one reason you should consider taking Filipino seriously. What you mean communication? Talking to you. Mhm. Not just talking, but telling you the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help us God. When I dated Lisa D, one thing I wanted to find out from her, because I had a bunch of losers before. I'm serious, man. I had a bunch of losers before I got Lisa D. Lisa D is a winner. You hear me? In my book. And the reason what distinguished her from the others is because she was truthful. And I verified everything she said to me. I checked it out. She was truthful. She was honest. She was consistent. And more importantly, she was committed to me. It took me time. I didn't know this on the first time we met. It took time to find all of that out. Okay. And so you have to be consistent how you deal with that Filipino. Everything not going to come out in 1 week. Everything not going to come out in 6 months, in 2 months. You have to consistently be consistent with her, be consistent with you. Then that's when openly communicate. That's how you begin to know when it's time to take her seriously. Okay. Serious relationships have open and honest communication as well as what commitment. You discuss your feelings with her. She discusses her feelings with you. Okay. In terms of your goals, your family goals, your perspective on life, your future endeavors on life, all of those things have to be discussed. Okay. And when you get to that point and you feel like you're on the same level with her, then that's when you can begin considering her in a serious relationship. Okay. Not only should it be communication, not only should it be commitment, but there has to be some type of a long-term orientation. Okay. That means that the visions that you share, the visions that she shares for the future are somewhat similar. Maybe she may want to go to USA and you may want to go to USA. You want her to come to the USA. That's a shared vision. That's a shared concern. If you have a Filipina that don't want to go to USA and you want her to go to you, that's a problemo, man. Long-term orientation on how you see the future. Those things determine whether you consider her seriously or whether you not consider her seriously. She's just playing with you. And sometimes they'll lie to you and say, "Yeah, I want to go to USA," and they don't want to go. They saying this to make you happy, to get the money out your pocket. And then some of them are just the opposite. They want to go to the USA. You want to come here. You want to come to the Philippines. Yeah. And say, "Yeah, come on, come on." And then when you get here, all they want is your money. They use you and abuse you. It is very, very difficult to know when to take a Filipino seriously. And it's not based on time. Well, Bobby, we've been going together 6 months. I know she's serious with me. I said with her, you know what I'm saying, man? We've been going together a year, man. I'm serious. Bobby, you've been going with it 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Don't mean nothing, man. I mean, you 5 years a fool. I'm sorry to say that. Because if it ain't serious, you just a 5-year fool. You're a 6-month fool. You're a 3-month fool. Because Filipinos are very, very good about showing people one thing and doing another. That's called fooling people, schooling people, using people. They're good about that. A lot of them are, especially when you're online. And so you have to be better at discerning the person that you're dealing with. Okay. And if you don't become better at doing that, my brothers, you will become bitter at doing that. And then you'll be running around here hating all Filipinos. They ain't right. I don't like no Filipino about this. They last one I dealt with, man, she took all my money. How stupid are you? Let her do it. You the fool. You didn't have no sense. You let her get in your pocket. And she took every peso you got. And now you're gonna blame the whole universe of Filipinos. Come on, man, don't do that. You be smart. Be wise. Okay? Know who you're dealing with and know when it's ready, know when it's time to take your Filipina seriously. And it's time again based on what? Her behavior and her attitude, how she shows you. So we talked about communication, we talked about commitment, we talked about long-term orientation. Another thing is emotional intimacy. Okay. Most, if not all, lovely Lisa Didia, most, if not all, relationships have emotional intimacy. Okay. What you mean by the emotional intimacy? Man. Feelings. Yeah, feelings. That fuzzy warm feeling you get when you talk to her, you walk with her. Mm-hmm. Emotional intimacy. It brings out a certain behavior in you when you deal with her. Okay. Partners feel comfortable sharing things with each other and become emotionally intimacy. And they form a deep connection. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, that emotional intimacy leads into a sexual concern. Yeah. Okay. So, but you have to also keep in mind that should be separate. You have to separate that at some point. Okay. Lisa D and I got on a very, very emotional, intimate level before anything he talked about sexual. You know, That you have to have your priorities right. Most of y'all, you just want to jump in the bed. Let's go. You haven't even, I don't even know the lady's name. Would you say your name, Susan? Susan? Hey, come on, Susan. Let me tell you, sir, my name is Susie. Because you don't take the time to know nobody. You just want to run and do it. That's why most men out there are jacked up. They don't know how to develop an emotional, intimate relationship, and they don't know how to take a woman seriously because of that as well. Okay. I gotta speed this up. I gotta these deep banging on the table. That's she dropped her phone. She said she dropped her phone, but anyway, but yeah, you have to have the emotional intimacy before. That's the borderline foundation, if you will, of any serious relationship. Okay, emotional intimacy. When you feel comfortable sharing information, things with her, whatever it is, she feels comfortable sharing with you, and it's truth now. I'm not making them up lies. That's important in a relationship. Then we're talking about mutual respect. Okay, got to have respect for each other's values. Okay, and not only the values, but boundary levels. I've talked to you about boundaries many times in a relationship. It is so very important, ladies and gentlemen, that you have established boundaries, guidelines in your relationship from which you both will flow and work in. If you have no guidelines, anything goes. You date this Filipina and then and you've been dating for a year and you come to visit her and she says, "Come on, Johnny, let's go to my friend's house." You say your friends. You mean your boyfriend or your cousin? What you mean friend? Oh, he just a friend. He? You say he? Oh, he just a friend. That's a nice guy. I just want you to meet. Okay, you go over there, and next thing you know, she wants you to do a threesome. Yeah, you see, you got to understand, man. You got to have respect for you. And that's not in your value system to do a threesome. You know, it's not in. That's not what you talked about on in. But she no value system. That's what she into, and you discovered it. You got to know all that stuff before you even get to that point where you even come to see her. Know her value system. Know what's important to her. Know what she honors. Know what she respects. And then vice versa, she must know the same with you. Okay? Mutual respect. Okay? Gotta have that. If you have no mutual respect with her, she won't have enough for you. Okay? And then it should be exclusive commitment. Both of you, if you're in a serious relationship with a Filipina, you should be exclusive. You mean, Bobby, I can't have it. I can't have me a side piece now. You can't have a side piece. She can't have a side. No, she can't have none either. You're mutually committed to each one, and you're mutually exclusive to other one. Your commitment is exclusive to others. Okay. I know that's foreign to many of you because you think that you would have this one here and this one here and this one here and this one on the side and here. Does that, man? If you out there doing that, you one confused individual. Yeah, you jacked up from the neck up and probably from the neck down. Having multiple partners at one time is symbolic of your mentality, and that mentality that you have is symbolic of your reality. That means that something's not real in your life and you're living in a fantasy land. Reality is it's very difficult just to maintain one serious relationship with an individual versus five. So that tells me you have no serious relationships. They're all sexual related around sex, probably. And when you have an individual that's only sexually motivated, he's a very shallow individual. Okay. And when you live in this world, you want to be your best. You can never be your best by being shallow, only looking at one interested in one area of life or in one area of a woman. Okay. I'm sorry to say that to you, gentlemen. I know some of you deeply and disagree with me, but that's the way it is. I've been in this world a long time, man. One part of my life, I was just interested in a piece of tail. When I'm my younger day, I was like, who's next? That's all I wanted, man. I just want a piece of tail. I mean, if you out there like that, truth be told, you were the same way. Don't be pointing the finger at me, buddy. You were the same way when you was younger. No? But when you get mature, you grow out of that. When you grow into your manhood, I'm saying it again, when you go into your manhood, that changes. Okay? Because boys want to play with the toys. Boys just want all they want a piece of tail. But a real man has risen above that level of living. That mentality of just sex is no longer important. I mean, it's important when it's important, but it's not your driving factor. It's not your driving motivator in life. Are you with me so far? I know some of y'all sleep now. If I were y'all, I just want to be tail. All I want is be tail, but be Bobby. I just want to be tail, be tail. Can't even talk right. Yeah. So it's important, man. You have exclusive commitment and then share responsibilities. Okay. Any partner in a serious relationship, you have to share responsibility. In other words, and if you want to keep the relationship together, she need to be responsible for this. You need to be responsible for this. And you share the responsibilities of what building, building up that what relationship. When she could share responsibilities in building a relationship with you, then that's when you could consider taking that Filipina seriously. If she's putting all of the burden, all of the work, all of the mechanics of the relationship building on you, that's the issue because there's two people involved. Okay. And when there's two people involved, that means two people have to do what? Input. People have to work it and not just twerk it. Okay. Work. Relationship is work, man. I know some of y'all don't even know that, but I'll be honest with you, man. You think me and Lee Steve been together 8 years and we ain't did no work? We work. We work on our marriage. We work on our relationship. And it's just not sometimes, every day. Every day we got to do something to help build each other up. If we don't, we'll be breaking each other down. Relationships take a lot of work. You're not ready for it. And Filipinos will tell you when they're not ready for it based on their reality, okay? And their personality and their behavior, okay? And what they do, okay? Share responsibility. Financial matters. Most of the time, if you're a foreign man, you're going to be responsible for the financial part because you got to what? More of the time you make more than the Filipino, okay? Or if they have a job, they don't even have a job, okay? Decision making. You're more mature than her, and you're going to make decisions as far as household. Or if you live in the Philippines, because she lives in this environment, she'll be able to make more decisions because this is her culture, and you have to follow her lead in that. You know, share responsibilities. And then another one's problem solving, man. Very, very important. When there's a problem, you have to have a team approach to solving problems in a relationship, or you will not have a relationship. It takes two. I just told you. Share responsibilities. Problem solving is very, very important. When things come about in relationship, what you gonna do? Just throw your hands up in the air, act like you just don't care? No, you got to get to work on that problem. If anything's coming against your relationship, to attacking your relationship, that problem has to be resolved, or your relationship will not last. Next one, quality time. When she shows you that she wants you exclusively, and she wants an exclusive commitment to you, and she wants to spend time with you, it's quality time with you. That's one way you can consider sharing, making sure that she has that they're considering her in a serious relationship. Okay, quality time. What do you mean quality time, Bobby? When you spend time with each other, meaningful activities. Just going to the dinner, going to the movies. That's part of it. But sharing vulnerable moments, quality time. What you mean vulnerable? Things that you need her to notice inside you. Things that she needs you to notice inside. Quality time, vulnerable moments. Okay, going out, vacations together. Just you and her, not mom and pop. Because when you get to the Philippines, man, these ladies, Filipinos, when they said, "Can you take me to dinner?" Sure, baby, let's go. And next thing you know, she got not only her, you got to take her, mama, papa, brother, sister, auntie, cousin, nieces, the whole family. Oh, no, that's not, what kind of quality is that? How can you build your relationship when the whole family is there? And there may be a time for that, but that if you want to build a relationship with the man and you want to show the man you're serious, you have to be one-on-one time, quality, meaningful activities. So you build relationships. You spend quality time with them. Okay. And that's how your relationship becomes what? Valued. Okay. And then last one, we out. Deep emotional connection. Okay. Emotional connection. Deep. It has to be profoundly emotional, profoundly comfort, where you feel comfortable sharing your most deepest, innermost concerns. I've told Lisa D things that I've never told anyone in my life. And I've been on this earth a long time. I've told her stuff that I've never spoken one word to anyone but her. Because I feel deeply committed to her. I feel deeply connected to her. And she feels the same. I mean, she's told me things. She said she's never told anyone. When you get to that point in your life with an individual in a Filipino relationship, then you know you can consider her as serious. Yeah, Lisa D and I dated 5 years, and during that 5 years, we saw all parts of each other. We saw the entire gamut of an individual's life experience. I saw her in the good times. She saw me on the bad good times. I saw her in the bad times. She saw me on the bad time. We seen everything, and that's how we realized that we were serious. And we knew that we would build a life together. And we're living that life right now. So I want to tell you, man, when should you take a Filipino seriously? Uh, Consider the things I've told you. Okay. Number one, talked about we talked about commitment. Okay. Commitment, open communication, long-term intimacy, long-term orientation, emotional intimacy, mutual respect, exclusive commitment, shared responsibilities, problem solving, uh, all of these things, deep emotional connection, quality time, all of these things determine when you should consider taking the Filipinos seriously. Okay, when I say seriously, that means taking it to the next level, leveling it up, not down, but leveling it up to another level. After 6 months of dating Lisa D, I realized that I had something special that I had never seen before in my life. She was so captivating for me until I couldn't not hardly stop thinking about her. Okay. And so I knew it was special. In order for me to fulfill that or continue in that relationship, I needed to see her. So after 6 months, I got on a plane and I flew to friendly skies of the Philippines and saw my lady. And that's when I realized she wasn't shady. And that's when I realized I could take it to another level with her. Okay. That's how you gotta do, guys. Just don't jump in the just cause she let you taste some of her that egg between her legs. Don't that ain't nothing, man. Anybody can do that. A dog can do that. Are you a dog? Mister? Are you a dog? Oh, okay. I thought so. Not you're not a dog. You're a man. A real man is not moved by just sex alone. You know, when it's time for that, it's time for that. But that shouldn't be your motivating factor. That shouldn't be your motivating desire. If it is, you got the wrong motivation, mister. And that's why you losing out on life. That's why you losing out on finding the right one, baby. Because you ain't thinking right. Your priorities are out of whack. Jack, I'm here to get you straight. I'm here to get your priorities right. Tight, long, strong. That's all I got to tell you. All right, we are getting ready to wrap this up. I'm gonna go to the comment section, talk about the comments we got. I'm gonna tell you, if you enjoyed this video today, you got something out of it, and you want to support this channel, go to PayPal. Bobby, excuse me, I'm gonna tell you where to go. Go to PayPal.me, PayPal period me, the word me / Bobby Dix, BOBBIEDIX. That's my name. PayPal.me / Bobby Dix, BOBBIEDIX, like X-ray, and donate to this channel. Okay. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you to do nothing. But if you feel you got something out of this video, this live stream today, You feel that it helped you, or you want to feel motivated to support this channel, donate to the channel, okay? Through PayPal. All right, let's go to the comment section. What we got today? We got Now Cadillac. What's up, my brother? Now Cadillac in the house. He said from Queensboro. Now Cadillac. What's up, man? So good to see you in the house. Monroe Smith in the house. In a long time no see, man, but I see you now. What's up, my brother? Hold on. I'm sort of new on this YouTube stuff, so I'm going to see what this kind of says. It says something about this comment. Let me see. Pin message. I don't want to do that. Okay, let's move to the next one. He said, thumbs up for your host. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thumbs up back at you too for showing up today. Okay, he said, Monroe in the house. Yeah, good to see you, man. Always good to see my regulars. Monroe and seeing a while. Monroe, Monroe's got a woman out here, Filipina. She lives in Manila, and we just came from Manila, Monroe. I don't know if you've been watching the videos recently. We did a ton of videos in Manila. We just came back from Manila. We had an awesome time, man. My wife, the lovely Lisa D, and I celebrated 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's the number is great. We celebrated our 8th anniversary, wedding anniversary. We got married here in Cebu, Philippines in 2015, November 6th, to be honest, to be actual. And it was a blessed occasion. Her family was there. No one from my family was there because that was a long way, but we had an awesome wedding. And it's been going strong. We had ups and downs. Everybody goes through stuff, right? But God has been good to us, and we rely on Him for our help and keeping us strong in life. So just want to let you know, we just came back from Manila, had a great time. He said, Mom was in the house. What's up? Lamar, what's up, man? Taylor Made in the house. Taylor Made in the What's up, man? All my regulars of it. What's up, Taylor Made? So good to see you, man. Good morning, good evening out there in the United States of America. This morning up here it's 10:08 a.m. and we doing strong, wrong and strong. Who we got right? Crook Mark. What say you? Hey, man. Crook Mark, we doing good, man. How you doing? You doing good? Crook Mark. Crook Mark said he was going to come out here. Crook Mark, when you coming, man? You've been saying that for the last 3 years. I'm coming to the Philippines. I'm coming. I ain't seen you yet. Book that ticket, man. Crook Mark got a lady out here, and he coming to visit her. But he's on his way. He told me, I think he emailed the other few weeks ago, saying he was trying to get here. So we'll see, folks. Holler at me when you get here, man. Krukmar said, good to see you. Thank you, Krukmar. So good to see you as well. We've been off the air as far as live stream. We did a few here and a few there, but I told Lisa D I had to back off. First of all, I had a health issue. That's been resolved. I'm back 100% physically, no about that. And then there's another thing came up, and I wanted to go into great detail about this. But when you're doing well, ladies and gentlemen, when you're doing well, sometimes people resent that, okay? And when people resent that you're doing well in the Philippines, they do things to make you not do well or to make you pull you down. I talked to you about it. I did a program on it. I did a live stream. It's called crab mentality, right? You heard that? Crab mentality. For very succinctly, it's when Filipinas or Filipinos see that foreign person or maybe another Filipino, they're doing well. And they down here, that person down here and the other person doing well up here, right? They want to pull that person back down in the barrel of the crabs with them. They do everything, pull them down. So that's what happens, People want to try to stop us and rock us. But you know what, man? I'm going to tell you this. The Lord is on our side. When you got God, nobody can stop you. The Bible tells me in Isaiah 54, no weapon formed against you shall what? Prosper. Isaiah 54:17, and every tongue that rises up against you in judgment, the Lord shall what? Condemn. So we plead the blood of Jesus over that. You know what I'm saying? And Lucas says God has given us authority to trample on snakes and scorpions. Okay? We have that authority when we're in the Lord. Then in Romans 8:28 it says, all things that work together for good to those who love the Lord, who are the called according to the. But we love the Lord. So it's all good. Let's go. Riding in the train with BobbieD, One Nation, Group Love. Crook Mark, he said, what say you, Love Train Crew? Hey, man, everybody doing good up in here, man. Up in here. Lamont, he said he's going to be back. It's going to be a back law to bring Filipino back home because the illegals in the front line. Yeah, that's where we are right now, man. Lisa and I, for those of you that don't know, Lisa and I have put in for a spousal visa for to travel back to the Philippines, back to USA rather. And it's so backlog, man. It's ridiculous. They're talking about at least the last time I talked to my agent, we got all the paperwork in. Everything's into the immigration right now. Everything paid, the money, everything. And it's not cheap either, guys. And money, everything has been paid, 100% paid. We're just sitting there waiting. We're in limbo, waiting for them to tell us for an interview, and then we can go. If we pass the interview and pass the physical, we go. But the guy, my agent told me it's going to take at least 18 months, 2 years. Can you believe that, man? That's a dick. I started to say something honestly, but that's a shame, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm an American citizen. I'm married 8 years. I can't take my wife. But you got to play by the rules. There's a lot of people out here. The reason why it's like that is several reasons. Number one, when Orange Man was in office, and I'm not blaming everything on him, but y'all know this to be true. He backed up all the doggone visas. His thing is he don't want a lot of foreign people in the country. But his parents was foreign. His wife is foreign, but he blocking foreigners from getting in the country. You know what I'm saying? Craziness. And so that's why it's backed up like this. The other thing is this: Filipinos had a tendency to want to just visit the USA, and they didn't want to return. So that's another reason why it's backed up. Said we got to stop this. We got to be more careful. So, but yeah, we gonna wait our time out. God is good. God, we blessed. We blessed in the east. We blessed in the north. We blessed in the south, and we blessed in the west. It don't care what we got. If we got God on our side, man, ain't nothing gonna stop us. Okay, God is with us like a dread warrior. That's what the Bible says. All right, we got Kakalak. He said, "You preach about it, but that happens also here in the USA. That's a lot of men going to the Philippines to find their destiny. We hope it's not so easy though. Yeah, a lot of people go to the Philippines to find out the true person that they want to be with, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. I like it. They call this a term for that. Somebody said this term. What is it called? Passport bros. That's what they call them. A lot of people are passport brothers, African Americans, going to the Philippines and trying to find that. Some of them want to find a serious relationship. Some of them want to find just a piece of tail. Sex mates. Sex packs, and so, but whatever floats your boat is your thing. I'm not trying to condemn you. I'm not trying to condone you. I'm just saying, think about what you're doing, and whatever you do it right, and make it right, because a lot of people are taking advantage of these Filipinos out here, and they're going to jail because of it. Recently, there was a man that foreign man beat the Filipino, his living partner. He beat almost to death. They locked him up. It happens a lot. I see this. I've been living out there, almost 9 years. It'll be 9 years in next month. I see this all the time. You got to come out here with the right intentions, the right intentionality, the right mentality, and then you will be successful in your endeavors. When you come out here and you had a jacked up, you beat your woman up in the States, and you come out here and you're going to do the same thing, man. You have to change your mind. You have to change your mentality. Until you change your mind and your mindset, it's going to be the same thing. Just because you got a different looking woman or a different woman from a different race, that's supposed to make it different? No. Everything starts with the mind and how you are as an individual. Okay. Like when I play, he said, yes, but I had a bunch of losers too before I found my fiance. Went to 30. Y'all hear that, man? He went to the big 3-0. He went to 30 different women. Wow. I went through 7. And Lisa D was number 7. You know what I'm saying? So, but 30 that's unheard of. you was a glutton for punishment. He went to 30. Oh Lord, man, I hate to say you better be thankful you found the right woman, man, because he's 30. Oh Lord, that's number 7. You wore me. I would get ready to give up, But he was persistent. That calculate, he said, but we are in the final stages of K1 visa process, like the medical processing. Okay. Awesome, man. Is checking for TB. Hopefully we get negative results on 30th and then we can schedule. Okay. Yeah. When you that's when when they schedule you for the medical, that means you're in the door. Okay. She passed the medical, she's gone. She's out there. Yeah. And if she don't pass the medical, they will give her a criteria of things to do in order to pass the medical. Or what they do is she passed the interview and didn't pass the medical, they'll say, we'll let you go to the USA. But when you go, you have to report back that you had this done, had this done, had this done. That's how they do. Okay. But so you almost in there, man. You almost in there. Okay. Interview. She had to pass the medical before she do the interview. Got it. I got you, man. Kakalaki said, I'm going back in December for my fourth time. Okay. Fourth time and for my family for Christmas. Okay. Man, that's awesome. You're gonna see her family for Christmas. That's congrats. Monroe. Hey, congrats to you, man. That's now this is a guy I've been dealing with Momo for 2 or 3 years now since he's been on the show. This is a guy that I remember him just talking about trying to find somebody. Then he got somebody, and now he's going to be he's coming back in December. This will be his fourth time visiting her. Okay. I can't even think of how many times I visited Lisa D and how many times I visited my other girlfriends when I had before Lisa D. I I must have been on come back and forth to the USA to the Philippines about 15 times or more. You know? Because when you find the right one, time don't matter. You know, it doesn't matter how many times you got to go, where you got to go, where you got to go. Okay, love has no boundaries. Real love has no what barriers. Okay, you will do what you got to do to be with the one you love. Okay, and you're doing it right, man. If you believe she's for you and you're for her, do it, man. Do what you got to do. Kumar, it's a great love, be love, Bobby. Good information. Thank you so much, my brother. The only hiker. What's up, hiker? He's always good info, brother. Thank you so much, my brother. So glad to see all my people out there in the world. They're trying to tune in the BobbieD and Lisa D, the love train. Nice shot. One nation under groove. One love. Who is that? One love. God. Capital G-O-D. Let's go. Kaka, like he said, when my Manila fiance wants quality time with me, and I don't, she throws a serious tempo. And so, of course, I show her quality time for sure. Ooh, Lord. You know what, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what happens sometimes with me and Lisa D. Sometimes I'll be like busy doing a video or editing or whatever I'm doing. Lisa D wants some quality time. You know what she do? She don't put on tempo. You know what she do? She interrupts me. But she does it in a nice way. She'll come over to me and she'll sit in my lap. I told you, man. She'll sit. I'll be sitting. I'm the desk right now. This desk. She'll come right here and sit in my lap, and I know that's time to take a break. I know that's her way of showing me, hey, you need to take a break, brother. You know. So that's what we do, and then sometimes we'll go out together, whatever. That's why we go to Starbucks a lot. Yeah, we like Starbucks, hanging out. We go there and have coffee and just spend time together. We just sit there. You know, what do you do at Starbucks? You watch your phone a little bit, look at your phone, whatever, and then you just talk. Drink a little coffee, whatever. We talk. That's one of the nicest time we've been having recently, but the last 6 months to a year. It's just sitting down and talk. We go to Starbucks, we go to Bowls, whatever. We'll sit down, get a cup of coffee. We just, hey man, what's up? We just chit chat. And we love it, man. That's how you know you got a serious relationship. You know? That's how you know you have a quality relationship. Large Confessor, what's up, man? Is it good morning? Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Good afternoon to you. Good. Quick march and mindset, everything. Yeah, man, you gotta have the right mind. Your mind ain't right, you ain't going nowhere. Or you going slowwhere. You might go, but you might go real slow. But your mind has to be focused. A person with an unfocused mind will settle for anything and everything. And he becomes a loser. But it's the way it is. Losers are not focused. And why is a person not focused? Because they have no standards. They have no criteria to which to base their life upon. And my criteria is the Lord, man. And the Bible. I have to live by that word. And then the moral fiber that I found in mentors in my life, like deacons in the church, my uncles, people in my family that I looked up to, my mom and dad, my grandmother especially, put moral fiber and character in me. And when you have no moral fiber and character, good. You anything comes your way, you ready. Let's go. Let's go breaking that bank. Let's go. Let's go take that man's money. Let's go. No character, no moral fiber, no value system. So it's very, very important that you get your mind right. And to have your mind right, it comes from your value system, your character, and who and what you believe in, your belief system as well. Okay. Tell me, man. Don't come out here and your mind ain't right because you're gonna get taken to the cleaners. Okay. And don't come out here with the wrong intentions of trying to take advantage of a small, tiny Filipino. Well, you know, the girl tiny out there, I could just jack her up. Yep, you get jacked up. Come out here and mess with these Filipinas. She gets her mom, her dad, and mom and brothers involved. You dead meat. When they get through it, you gonna wish you had never seen the Philippines. Don't do that, man. Don't take advantage of anyone, whether it's in the Philippines, USA, or anyone. Be honest with people and treat people with respect and decency. That's the way we all should be treated. Okay. All right, what do we got? Kakada, he said, good show, Bobby. Love it. Thank you so much, man. We'll be back. I'm trying to get back with you for the rest of this month. I'm gonna try to do one a day. If you don't see me, something happened. Okay. But I'm gonna try. Okay. So the rest of the day. Okay. Again, before we close it out, if you enjoyed this show, you got something out of it, go to paypal.me, PAYPAL, period, the word ME, / Bobby Dix, BOBBIEDIX. Okay. Like X-ray. And then you can send a donation to the show to support this show. That's it for now. Okay, hold on. Calculate said my Manila fiance is small but really strong. I tested already. Yeah, some of these women are tiny, man. But just because they're tiny, don't mean they ain't got no strength. My sister in law, she lives in the mountains. She's tiny. Well, she was tiny. She got a little strong. But she's tiny, man. But the girl is strong. You know why she's strong? Because they had to work on the farm, lifting water and all kind of stuff they lift. And they tiny, but they strong. They got that muscle, man. They don't be playing. I wouldn't mess with her. I would not try to lift her or try to be outdo. Oh, this is how I knew she was strong. At least she lives on a mountain, right? So you have to go up the mountain to get to the house. Mountain's about a mile and a half, almost 2 miles long. It's a struggle. It's steep, street walk up there. So I had a package. I'm taking it up the mountain. And I started struggling. She said, "Give me that package." She took the thing off my back. She got it and she ran up the mountain. I'm still struggling without the package trying to get up the mountain. That girl, they can be strong, man. Some Filipinos don't let the size fool you, brother. They got strength on them. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for now. This is BobbieD, this D. Then let me do recap real quick. Then we talked to you about when you should take a Filipina seriously as far as your relationship and then taking it to the next level. I told you about 10 things. I talked to you about commitment. There must be 100% allegiance and loyalty, devotion, and relationship. I talked to you about open communication. You got to be open and free in your discussion. And I talked to you about long-term orientation. You have to have long-term shared values. I talked to you about being emotionally intimate, not sexually intimate. Emotionally intimate comes before sexual. And I talked to you about mutual respect. You got to respect her and she got to respect your values. I talked to you about exclusive commitment. No threesomes. Please don't do that. No peace side piece. Please don't leave that alone. I talked about shared responsibility. Everybody has to know their role in a relationship. I talked about problem solving. When a problem comes up, both of you tackle it together. I talked about quality time, Starbucks, baby. And then I talked to you about deep emotional connection, where you go beyond the surface in your emotions and you go deep, share. Okay? That's it, man. If you ain't got none of that, you ain't got nothing. And my mama told me a long time ago, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. You want something in life? Get serious, okay? That's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD and Lisa D in the background saying, take care. God bless. And peace. I will see you on the backside of tomorrow. Take care, guys.